Okay, here we have Woody. We called Fernwood because this is a little stray kitten, feral kitten that was brought in by a Good Samaritan on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. This kitty has a lot to be thankful for, I guess, because it's still alive. This kitten was caught in a trap in its rear leg, and while it was in the trap, it was attacked by another animal and sustained some pretty severe head injuries, bites, wounds to its head and face. And after being in the trap for a while, it chewed off its back leg to get out of the trap, and also sustained some injuries to its other foot. So we're getting ready to complete the amputation that the cat started, and we named the cat Woody for Fernwood, but we're changing his name to Ralston. Those of you who remember Aron Ralston, who was the rock climber who got stuck and cut his arm off with his pocket knife. So meet Ralston, the kitty who chewed his leg off to get out of the trap. And he says, "I'm awful thankful you didn't put me to sleep and that you're going to fix me up here." All right, more to follow.
The toes are crushed.
The nurses, Carol, is taking off the bandages right now so we can evaluate. This kitty cat had pretty severe infection when it came in on Wednesday. That's why we didn't go ahead and do the amputation. We wanted to stabilize the cat, get it going on antibiotics, make it a better candidate for anesthesia. So part of this foot's missing, the whole foot on the other side's missing. And we're being careful who handles this kitty because with the wounds to the head, we don't know if the animal that attacked it while it was in the trap might have possibly been rabbit itself. So the only ones of the staff who are handling the cat are those of us who are rabies vaccinated ourselves. So if it should turn up at a later date to be rabid, that limits the number of staff members that have to go through post-exposure. And so this foot, here is the partial foot that we're going to try and save. You can see there are some pads there. So we're going to try and salvage this foot for the kitty, and the other one is not salvageable. One nice thing about video is you can't appreciate the smell. So there's some pretty powerful bacteria brewing with this kitty cat. And that's the stump where the kitty cat chewed off the lower leg.
Actually, looks pretty good today.
We'll do a high amputation maybe. We're not really sure yet what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out here soon enough. Alright, here we have the little kitten Ralston, who is missing part of this foot here. And we're going to have to take more of that. Had an amputation on this side, so we amputated the right rear leg after he self-amputated part of it. And while Ralston was in the trap before he ate off his leg to escape, he was attacked on the head by another animal, and he's got quite a bit of extensive injury here on his face. In fact, this whole piece on his forehead is dead, and you'll see here as this is his version of a toupee, I guess. That's the piece that just came off, and in here actually we're looking into Ralston's sinus cavity. There is his skull. He's got a fractured skull. He's got a pretty extensive infection where Carol's touching there. That's skull. There's a fracture. You can see the corner piece out. And so this cat is simply amazing. That's why he's named Ralston. And you probably can't hear it too much, but he's purring.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a great cat. So we're going to keep on working on him here. Change his medication around a little bit. He's eating. He's happy. He's content. And he's a keeper. So, more to follow. Bye now. He's currently getting his sinuses flushed here a little bit with some saline solution. You can see it obviously goes into his sinuses because with him sneezing and having it come out his nose. So it's going in the top of his head and dripping out his nose. That's usually never a good thing, but for Ralston here, it's all good. Oh, by the way, just so he's not named for Ralston Purina. He's named for Aron Ralston. Kitty, 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 kitty. Here we have Ralston, a.k.a. Woody, a.k.a. Catzilla, with his open wound on his head, but he's looking good. He's got his toy there. He's actually hanging out here, if you can see, in his cat bed on the instrument table, and he's a happy cat. He's not going to win any cat shows anytime soon, but he's a happy cat. He said, man, something smells like cat pee down here. We just got done debriding Ralston's head. There was portions of his skull that were dead, that were covering his sinus. We removed that. And he's looking good. He just heard Tara's voice and he's listening to her voice. Kitty, 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 kitty. And then he's a dart bark.